Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Wake us up.
What's going on, bench warmers? We are the bench with the voice. Welcome back to Bench Warmers FC's TV. We are in the studio. We are the bench with the voice, your voice and ours. So please let us know what you want to hear. And if you want to join us, because we do have a special guest who decided to join us and share his voice. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Thank you, bro.
So, before we let you know who our special guest is, if you're watching, I'm sure you can see. We want to let you know where you can find us. Edgar?
If you want to listen to us, because you don't want to see our ugly faces, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and Google Play by searching Benchwarmers FC. And if you want to email us anywhere to tell us how we can try to get cuter, email us at bench.benchwarmersfc.com.
Edgar, it sounds like you need Jesus. But, Jesus! If you want to follow us and leave us a comment that does what you want to hear in future episodes, or again, if you want to join us, you can do so on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at BenchWarmersFC1.
But if you do want to see our ugly faces, you can watch us on YouTube at Benchwarmers FC TV.
Come on, Giggles. They want to see you, Giggles.
Not today.
Giggles.
There's nothing to laugh about.
Diego, what should they do when they get there?
When you get to our Instagram, make sure to hit that follow, leave us a comment. If you do want to see our cute, not ugly faces on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, you hit that like, and smash the notification bell.
All right, and with that, we'll give the intro to the bench. Drum roll, please. That was a horrible drum roll.
Or like a cat purr.
All right.
Horrible.
We have the awesome foursome. Ricky will not be joining us today, so that's 2 weeks where we're not going to have the Mexican word. I mean, Ricky word of the day on Sundays, which kind of sucks. But I'll kick it off. My name is Eric.
My name is Marco.
I'm the starting right bench player for the over 50s Hoboken League. Edgar Estrada.
I'm in the VAR studios. My name is Diego.
And our special guest.
All the way from
Downbrook, New Jersey.
There you
I
go.
was gonna say blank. Nobody needs to know you're underage.
Nico Martinez.
Nico, what's going on? Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
I think Nico was one of our first viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
So,
Followers from the beginning.
I'm loyal.
From the day,
thank you for the
day
support.
one.
We definitely appreciate you wanted to come on and wanted to talk. We have some great questions for you and some great banter for you. Because what would the show be without banter, right?
I'm ready.
Let's kick off. The second whistle, that means it's halftime. So it's actually kick off, though. All right. Now, Nico.
Yes,
This is the moment that we've been waiting for. For those of you who don't know, obviously, Marco, myself, Diego, Edgar hates us, and Nico, we play Xbox.
Sir.
We play Xbox a lot, whether it be Fortnite, FIFA, and the main conversations that take place on there are just banter over the football world. Now, we're giving Nico the chance, the platform, to voice his feelings and his dedication to his teams. So, Nico, tell us a little about yourself, who your teams are, why you started liking these teams, and then we'll give you shit.
Okay, the teams I support: Liverpool FC.
God.
Liverpool FC.
Oh, God.
He was gonna do that.
And Red Bulls.
I don't know where you're clapping.
You picked 2 of the 3. Good job. Good job, buddy.
Woo!
Got someone on the bench with me that is not going to troll. Thank God, finally.
That's what you said when Eddie was
Praise
here.
Jesus!
That's what you said when Eddie was here, and
I still got it from him, but hopefully him I can train a little better.
We'll see.
Train.
Hopefully not. All right. So I guess with that being said, what makes you a fan of a team? You know, Nico, you say you support Liverpool, and Red Bulls, but what makes you follow these teams? Why do you start supporting Red Bulls, for example, and Liverpool? I think we can all figure out why.
Okay, I started supporting Red Bulls because I saw everyone else supporting Red Bulls except Marco. And
No, I can't be a bandwagon. He is from Jersey. He does go to the games.
And it's not like they win championships either, so it's not. That's not
Yeah,
really.
you're right. My bad.
Yeah, but I mean, him following Man City. I mean, shit. What was it?
NYCFC.
NYCFC. It's like you're like the anti-bandwagon. I don't know what your point of that was, but continue, Nico, please.
Red Bulls is Stadium, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
Local.
Home team.
And that's pretty much it.
And Liverpool, what made you fall in love with this team?
The way they play.
Oh my God. Whatever.
Quick counterattack football.
So what? That's Real Madrid. So what makes you guys? What do you think makes somebody a fan of a club? Like whether is it you going to the games? Is it you watching every game? Because
there's been many conversations that we had where we're trying to explain the different ways to be a fan, and there isn't one right way, right?
Correct.
The one we bash on the most are bandwagon fans.
Which people that bounce from team to team season after season.
All right, well, I've spoken about mine, right? And I already admitted I'm a Barca bandwagon fan. That's how it came up. That's how it happened.
But you stuck with it.
And I stuck with it.
It wasn't like a year later you went and was like, you know what? I'm an Atletico fan this year. Like you didn't go ahead and do that.
So I guess that leads to the question: what makes a bandwagon fan, and when are you considered a bandwagon fan?
I think what makes you a bandwagon fan is following a team that wins consecutive trophies.
But only when they're in their hype. When they're at their most successful moment.
Yes. For example, the Warriors.
So okay.
Yeah.
That's a very I think easy one to put in that
for everybody that understands NBA.
I mean, Golden State Warriors are kind of I think well known by now because of the players they have. But no, yeah, that's a good point because the Warriors they started winning chips, everybody started following them. But is it current form that you think makes what?
All right, so as you guys were talking, I went to the smartest source of knowledge in the world.
Google.
Yes, sir, you got it. Google says bandwagon fans are defined as sports fans who have shown no past loyalty to a team and who only support them when they are doing well.
I think that's the perfect.
Is it?
Definition.
Does that fulfill?
Yes.
All right. So here's the question: am I a bandwagon fan for Barcelona?
Yeah, because they were doing bad. They always win the trophy every year, whether it be Copa del Rey, La Liga.
That is true. I don't remember when was the last time they never won anything. It sucks to say that.
So I'm a lingering bandwagon fan.
You're a lingering bandwagon
fan. Am I a bandwagon fan with Liverpool?
No, I think you were.
Is Nico a bandwagon fan with Liverpool?
I mean, I can debate the first question he asked if he's a bandwagon fan for Liverpool.
Okay, debate it.
Because he wasn't a fan back in the day. Then they started doing good, and all of a sudden he's a fan. But
nah, because I was following them in 2011. All they were doing was getting 7th, 8th in the table. Diego, what do you think?
I think it's impossible to be a bandwagon Liverpool fan because Liverpool haven't won shit.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so I guess
take that from you.
So I guess if we're going by that definition, where it says that it's somebody's are supporting a team who they have no past loyalty but are currently in good form, Liverpool is a prime example of that. Nico all of a sudden supports Liverpool
this year.
This year, Nico, are you sure you're not a bandwagon fan?
I am not a bandwagon fan.
I need to test your loyalty. I need to test your loyalty. We went to Red Bull Stadium.
Yes.
We had a pregame. We did party before the game.
Well,
you were wearing a Barcelona shirt.
By pregame, he wasn't drinking because he was underage.
No. I was pregame.
Well, this is the thing. There's proof out there that you were wearing 2 different T-shirts, 2 jerseys at the same time. You were wearing a Juve and a Barcelona one.
This is pre-Ronaldo, though.
No. You have to consider that every single
Ronaldo
jersey. He wasn't there yet. At the time, he wasn't there yet. Not a Juve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Now, you also have to consider that every jersey he was wearing was from a different league.
Yes,
so
exactly.
As much as I love to give him shit about it, it was from one from Italy, one from La Liga, Spain, and then now he says he has a.
But hadn't Barcelona just beaten Juve in the Champions League final?
No, not that season. No,
not that season, right? Okay.
I mean,
but he also said that he was repping Real Madrid, so I don't know.
Yeah, you say you're a Real Madrid fan as well.
Gotta convince us here. You just said Liverpool.
It's
Red
bro.
Bulls.
Go right ahead.
This was the year that Neymar left, right?
Yes. It was literally 2 weeks before Neymar left to PSG.
Because Juve and Barca played.
Played, and that was the last time Neymar played for Barcelona.
Good call.
Damn.
So, Nico, what are your comments on that? What do you have to say to all the Juve, Barcelona, Catalonia fans out there, and for you repping 2 jerseys at the same time?
Let me explain. I wore a Barca shirt because if a Barca player would just sign my shirt, it'd be very awkward for them to sign a Juve jersey, and vice versa with the Juve jersey.
But there's a you can get away with bringing a white shirt or no affiliation shirt and have them sign that.
Yeah, but then he couldn't sell it for as much money. All right, no, but seriously, you went for 2 teams. You wore their jerseys. You didn't have a claim to fame to any team. This season, you're coming out and saying you're a Liverpool fan.
Yes.
I told you, I'm not going to grill you about it. if you want to be a fan, damn straight, I'm happy. But I also don't want you to be a bandwagon fan like Josue, where all of a sudden they were doing well.
Even though when
I heard the podcast. I heard the podcast when I wasn't here, so he can go fuck himself.
I do agree
Hey,
with you,
Josue, hope you're listening. He was a Liverpool supporter. The whole season, he's like, yeah, I hope you guys win. You know, we're doing great. I'm like, Next season comes out, what does he say? Yeah, I'm off of Tottenham. I'm like, fuck out of here.
No.
Yeah.
You have to remember, Leicester City was in between that.
Yeah, he was a fan of Leicester when he won the championship.
Yeah, exactly. And
that is a
he never
fan.
mentioned anything until like the second half of the season. Once you have an idea that they most likely will stick around.
Yeah, remember this? And he was like, all of a sudden, oh yeah, I've always watched them. Always thought they were good. And then all of a sudden, oh, he's a fan after they happened to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think that's prime time bandwagon fan right there.
No, I do think that for the past 2 years he has been quote unquote supporting Spurs.
He's gonna have to get it for a couple more years though.
So that's the question is, for a person like him, he has been back and forth with different EPL teams, saying he was not a supporter, he was just following or whatever he wants to call it. Now that he's quote unquote said that he's a Spurs supporter, how long will it have to take for him to go from a bandwagon into an actual fan of the team? He
said Gareth Bale when he played there, and I remember that. He refuses to say that he remembers, but I remember when he said he was a Tottenham fan. That was like maybe 6 years ago. So I say he has to be at least double that. So for 12 years, I have to give him shit.
You have to look into you gotta look into the archives, because there's a tweet where he announced who his Premier team was.
Ooh.
I think he might have said Liverpool.
When was this?
It was years ago. When
well, it can't be too far back, because Twitter's only like what?
12 years ago.
Only 12 years old.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe more.
I don't know. Well,
all right. We took it to Josue. Josue, you got enough stick for today. I'll hit you up a little later.
Maybe.
Nico, though, you see where we're coming from.
Yes.
You see a friend we got here. Now, you're how old right now?
14.
14. All right. Honestly, that's a good age to pick a team. I don't blame you for, being on the fence with several teams. What made you pick Liverpool, though? You better be a good answer. Otherwise, I'm kicking you off.
Unplug your mic.
Like they're underdogs.
I mean,
last season.
Okay.
City was very
well, City would dominate the
dominated.
league last year. They won by how many points again?
15, 20?
Yeah, around there.
Last season, yes.
And who was second? It was United, right?
It was United, but I think Liverpool were the only ones that beat them last year. Oh, we were going to be the only ones. Then I think Manchester United beat them. But we were the first ones to beat them last year, and we knocked them out of Champions League. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're referring to?
No,
Nico? When Liverpool knocked out Man City from Champions League?
Yes.
What else, though? I mean, their style. What else you like about them?
Yeah, their style, their counterattack football, and I like Salah. Salah.
So you're following a player. I guess it sounds more like, which I don't blame you. I guess I could say the thing about Arsenal. I fell in love with Arsenal because of Thierry Henry and Bergkamp. I can't really argue on that. So if that's the reasoning, it's not because all of us are doing fucking good. Because let's be honest, Mo Salah is in a drought, and you're still supporting.
No, my question is, if Mo Salah ever leaves, would you follow him or you keep the team? Because I've known people that are Ronaldo supporters that they were just following him around wherever he goes. So
every Portuguese person we know.
Exactly.
No players bigger than the club.
Respect.
All right.
Respect. Damn.
My man right here.
I was hoping to, I don't know, give him a little more shit.
So now I hope Mo Salah leaves and Liverpool choke everything away. That's my goal. That's my dream now. All right.
You, me, and Eddie, we'll be all right.
No, you won't.
We'll be all right.
No, you won't. Once Liverpool up again.
Right, so the conclusion out of this conversation is, Nico, you will be a Bandwagon fan for the next 2 years? Because you've been following for 2 and so forth. Yeah. So you hold on for 2 years.
I'll deal with that.
I think he's going to come over to Arsenal once.
Next season, he's announcing
if he wants to continue suffering, come over to Arsenal. So, open arms, Nico. Open arms here. All right.